and I'm going to be drawing some comics today.
I see we also have Bill Morris and Patrick with us tonight.
Hey.
Good to see and hear all of you, gentlemen.
Yes, we do. Look at that. Same here. How was everybody's Christmas?
Okay, that's not working. Trying to share my screen and it just went gray. Hang on, I'm going to do what I usually do and do a split monitor. Tomorrow is the deadline for getting in the Monster and Dames page to the Emerald City Comic Con. So that's what I'm working on tonight. Bill, what are you working on tonight?
I was still, at the moment I'm in the middle of my New Year's story, having managed to finish my Christmas story on schedule without destroying my buffer at all. And at the moment it's the, rather than having the anything about the band, it's having a excuse to doing part of my ongoing spoof of Atlas Shrugged a little bit. So, but at the moment, just pretty much just sketching, practicing my manga studio chops.
Has everyone here seen Star Wars?
Not yet.
Me.
By all accounts, it's still sold out.
I was fortunate in that
What? Really?
one of my friends had some extra tickets, so me and my wife went. She normally doesn't attend movies until they're well past being popular at the theaters, but she doesn't like crowded theaters.
So which camp are you in at the moment?
Camp?
Of the, I hated it, oh, this is the greatest thing ever.
I'm willing to give it an 8, if not a 7 or an 8.
Huh.
So I'm very pro movie.
I feel like the negative things I've heard have been equivalent to it's just kind of like a fanboy homage, and there's not much going on in terms of original storytelling, and but I have not seen it yet.
I'm trying to do a screen share here. Show you what I'm working on. So I'm going to take over
Ooh,
the big screen for a moment.
Sure.
that looks a bit like the Ludo from Labyrinth. Is it supposed to be based on anything specific?
Nope. It just kind of came out looking that way. I just wanted to draw a semi-friendly looking monster, but now that you mention it, it does look a little bit like... So I have some foreground elements that I've colored the background elements and the mid elements, and the lines I just popped in, these are going to be the foreground elements that I'm going to be coloring in. And what I plan on doing is to knock back the background elements and to get rid of all those busy black lines, just to kind of just put like a layer of just a slightly toned back tint or something to knock it back. And I'll decide on what color later on, but right now I just need to color all those foreground images. I'm just doing some initial layer dropping, or pardon me, some color fill dropping, and then I'm going to, until I run out of time tomorrow, add in some tints and highlights.
Hello, everybody.
Well,
Hey,
Is that a Neek?
No, it's Deanna. I haven't been here in a while.
Oh. Well, we were all talking about the various projects we were working on. What are you working on tonight?
I am working on page 5 of my webcomic.
Nice.
I actually recently posted page 1 to the internet for people to view, so I'm kind of excited about that.
oh, can you share the link?
Yeah, sure. Let me put it in the group chat comments.
Good.
I have already seen it, Deanna, as you know, and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Thank you. Okay, I just posted the link in the chat.
Oh, nice. That first panel is great. I feel like people can only hear the third sentence that I say.
I've heard everything that you've said within the last minute.
all I heard was a bit about the third sentence.
Okay, that's good.
Now, Stu, I know that you've seen Star Wars multiple times. How many times have you seen it so far?
What I just said.
Oh, now you're back. We couldn't hear you at all except for the last word. Are you having technical difficulties again?
Doing more working than I'm going to be doing talking. Yeah, yeah. The internet here at the school is
So earlier today, I was at the dentist getting a couple of crowns installed.
Mm-hmm.
My teeth will feel like they've been moving around a little bit. And I didn't feel like I should be complaining too much, as the person who was in before me was doing their very best not to, scream in pain, as they had an emergency root canal performed.
Oh boy.
And they were, well, let's just say there were a couple moments where they were saying, well, we really need to dig in deep here. It's really infected. So just try to think of England. And apparently he doesn't like England very much. So. I also, now I told Bill this, but I don't think I told the rest of you. I was recently reading a new graphic novel called "O Human Star," which I was finding really entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, have you heard that Dover Press has started reprinting graphic novels?
No, I didn't realize they had stopped.
Oh, well, actually, this is very much a new thing for them, apparently. But the last one that just came in is a reprint of one that Epic did in the 80s called The Last Dragon.
Never heard of it before.
Uh, it's essentially going with, oh, And then apparently they're doing a couple of French, bringing over a couple of French titles as well. But last Unicorn was part of the Last Dragon was part of the those graphic novels that Marvel was doing in the 80s. And this one was one of their nicer ones, with essentially doing a very much Eastern fantasy, with the Last Dragon being very much of the Chinese variety.
They've gotten good press off of the reprinting of the Puma Blues.
Oh yeah, that was the first one they did. I saw that.
And also Glansman's his war comics.
Oh, I don't think I'd heard about that one, but
Sailor Story.
huh. Don't think I knew of that one.
So this being the first sketch time after Christmas, did anyone get some nice dope gifts?
Uh,
Do kids still say dope?
No.
not to my knowledge.
I'll actually be back. I'll show you guys some interesting comics I got from my future in-laws.
Nice.
So for anyone who's interested, I'm going to do a
Put it up
little...
on the big screen. I can't see you.
Who are you talking to, Mark?
Patrick, I'm talking to you. You're going to be holding up comics?
Yeah. I've stopped screen sharing. So you should be able to see me.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mutt and Jeff
Yeah. Oh.
from early 1900s, I believe. Rather fun. Copyright is 1919.
Wow.
Has some very cool stuff in it.
Nice.
The other one is Bringing Up Father.
Oh. Can't get enough of McManus's work. The more of his stuff I see, the more blown away I am by his pen work.
Look at that.
Bringing Up Father was still in the comics when I was a kid.
Mm.
I haven't seen that in ages.
What the? Oh, for the love of...
You do a boo-boo pill?
I didn't do anything, but my what I was working on just blinked out.
Has anyone here seen an old war movie called Kelly's Heroes? I was thinking about making it the next movie I did a movie review of.
Nice. That's a good movie. I love that movie. Clint Eastwood and all the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Sutherland.
Yeah.
Does that take place in a